We didn't move to Spain because we had some perfect plan. We moved here because our old life just stopped working. And now that we've been here a few months, there are 5 big wins that change how we think about time, our kids, and what success even really means. The first one is kids. Our kids have absolutely been crushing it here, and it's the one thing that people worry about the most when they move. Will my kids adjust? Will they be okay? I mean, our kids have made tons of friends already. Our daughter's been invited to 3 birthday parties, and it's actually kind of nice because when she goes to these, we get to get out and meet people. Of course, there's a little bit of a language barrier. We'll talk about that later. But the best thing we can hear our kids say is, hey, can we go to that playground that we went to the other day, that one with the fun slide, or can we go to this place and get that thing that we like to eat? They're adjusting here, which is super, super cool. The best thing is when you have to be forced to go out and do these social events like birthdays. Alex has done 2 already. I put my big boy pants on and I went to one last week, and I was really nervous because obviously there's this big language barrier that you experience here, and I was just like, you know what? If they can walk into a school, a brand new school, right after moving here where nobody speaks English and they have to do it for 8 hours a day, if my Spanish is poor, that is not an excuse for me to not go out and try to do these things with them. And they've actually made us a lot braver since we've moved here. Like, I kind of take my cues from them. They're crushing it. They're doing absolutely awesome. We're really proud of them, and that is a win. The second one is bureaucracy. Now, the biggest complaint you hear from people is how slowly the wheels of government turn here. And yeah, it's true, things take a long time, but is it really that much worse than a lot of other countries? I mean, when Alex and I got married, we had to wait 7 months for her fiance visa to be approved, and that felt like eternity to us. We were apart for a really long time. So if you want to have success here, you're gonna have to hire somebody. Gonna have to bite the bullet and hire somebody to help you. It's gonna make everything a lot easier. Now, Alex and the kids, they have their EU citizenship, and that admittedly made it a lot easier for us. They're already set with their paperwork. It was just a few appointments and then it was boom, they were done. Yeah, it took a few weeks, but it was not a big deal. For me, it's gonna be a little bit longer, probably until April, until I'll be all set, but the process has gone smooth so far and I just have nothing to do but sit back and wait. We're patient, we're getting it done, and that's a win. Number 3 is time. Now, I've talked about time here before, what this move means for your time. It's given us more time as a family. In our old life, Alex and I just felt like we were 2 ships passing in the night. It was work, 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 take care of the kids, go to bed, rinse and repeat. When you strip down all the outside contributing factors like stress, job, mortgage payments, your cars, car insurance, upkeep, all that kind of stuff, you have more space and mental focus for what's really important and what's in front of you. And for us, that's family. Now, I know that everyday life is busy for citizens of Spain. They have jobs, they have families, they have school, they have obligations, mortgages, they have all the same stuff that we used to have. I'm just speaking for our personal experience and what this move has meant for us. It's given us the luxury, at least for now, to enjoy each other's company. And it's really nice at the end of the day to just be able to look at our kids and be like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go tonight? You want to go out somewhere? In the United States, after a long day of work and all the stress that used to consume our souls, we didn't really have time for that. And now we do. And that's a win. Number 4, making connections. Perhaps the biggest fear people have when they make a move like this is, will I find friends? Will I find my people? Will I make connections? And I do have the answer for you, and the answer is yes. But I also have a question for you. Are you willing to say yes? Are you willing to put yourself out there and take risks and chances and opportunities that you wouldn't normally take? It's It's hard starting over at this age. It really is. But I've made friends already. I've gone out with some people, and through going out with some people, I've met other people. I walked into a poker game last week with 8 people there I've never met in my entire life. And I'm really, really happy that I did, because they were some of the coolest down-to-earth people that I've ever met. And I had a great time. The thing is, when you make a move like this, you're gonna meet people that are in the same life situation as you are. Yeah, they're all different people, but they all have this common ground of, we moved here to get a fresh start, to change things up. And that's a great, great bridge for conversation. It's a great way to crack the ice when you meet different people. And yeah, it's just kind of like a really different experience for me. Now, some people might say, well, you know, you're living in a bubble. You are only meeting people that are like you, that are immigrants to this country, that speak your language, and you're not really experiencing, you know, the true culture and integrating with the community. And you would not be wrong to say that. You're right. You're right. But I'll just say this. You got to start somewhere. And I think so far it's been a pretty good start. We're meeting people, we're making connections, we're redefining who we are as people. And for us, that's a big, big win. Number 5, redefining success. Since we moved here, we have gone through a giant mental shift. Success now isn't really about money, job titles, status. It's on a macro level now. How we measure it is like our quality of life, our mindful presence, our mental peace, having new experiences, being open to new ways of life, seeing new places, experiencing different things, which is not hard to do out here, by the way. Just seeing things we've never seen before, finding beauty in the world around us, and taking the time to think mindfully about our next step. Not like, I want to work harder and get that promotion so I can get that nicer car that I've always wanted, or we need a bigger house, or we need more junk. It's not about that anymore. It's more like, let's try to find an apartment here in a place where we can grow personally, that's close to a park, that's close to somewhere where the kids want to be, near a football field, or let's just find that perfect spot where we can grow as a family. And it's not based on things and material objects. It's based upon what we want out of life externally. Does that sound too poetic? Do you get what I'm trying to say? On a micro level, we do things every day that is more of a challenge here that used to be really easy back in the States. Like, can I walk into a pharmacy and get that cold medicine for my daughter when she's sick? Or can I order something at a restaurant in a specific way? Those are little tiny successes. Can we book a dentist appointment? Can I articulate that I want to recharge my bus card? These are the simplest things that we do more and more every day that are just little tiny, tiny successes. We've just been given this incredible opportunity to change our lives. And when you're finally able to look at things differently like this, you grow as a person. And that's what we're doing. And that's a win. All right, everybody, that's it for this week. We've had a pretty rocky start to our first 2 months here. But I just wanted to highlight some of the more positive things and what we're really happy about being here for. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we have experienced a big loss. But onward we will go because that's how life works. And we only have one direction to go from here, and that's up. We're growing, we're changing, and we're in probably one of the most exciting times in our life. And we're just gonna keep pushing. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably just coming back from Romania. So we're going to show you what our trip looked like. Right now, I have no idea what's gonna happen, how we're gonna do there, but we're gonna be in some really cool, interesting cities. So I look forward to showing you that. And then we're gonna have the cats here. So maybe I'll do an interview with the cats. I think they're gonna be pretty mad at us for leaving them so long in Romania, but rest assured they've been under great care, and we're very, very thankful to the people that have been taking care of them. But the kids are so happy to have them home. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. Big hugs. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.